Hey everyone, this is me, Bree here. I want to talk about mental health, self harm, and what it's like to deal with self harm. Not everyone takes this seriously, but I'm going to let you know that I'm seeing a psychiatrist and a counselor for a self harm addiction, and it's not a joke. Um, so, I've dealt with self harm since I was 8 years old, and I fight depression and anxiety, PTSD, and suicidal thoughts every day, and insomnia, and I'm on meds for it, which is helping a lot better. But even though I'm on that, I still uh, suffer with suicidal thoughts and that I cope with every day, and I use different coping methods for. And no matter what I did, I always went back to self harming. It's like it's all my mind wanted. And I know that don't make sense, but when you have an addiction, it's like a hyperadrenaline. It's hard to stop. And it takes everything within you to fight past it, to fight the urge to stop. And I realized, I'm an inspiration to people. I help people every day. I've always wanted to be a psychiatrist. That's why I have this YouTube channel. That's why I have a TikTok account. It's why I have social media. And I have a page on my Facebook called Always Keep Fighting. It's a group about mental health. Um, because it should be taken seriously, and we should always be allowed to talk about what we struggle with, what helps us, um, and talk about the coping methods we use that helps people. And no matter what you deal with, you should never ever be ashamed, and no one should ever make you feel like you're not good enough or that you're weak or you're not strong or whatever it is, because I promise you, you are. You're an amazing and beautiful soul. You have a right to talk about how you feel. I've kept my emotions in for years. I didn't come out and seek help or talk about seeking help till my friend ended his life in August. And that is something I think about every day. It is very, very hard walking around through life without him. He wasn't just my best friend, he was like my brother. And that's what most don't understand. I got people that support me, and I got friends that support me, and then I got the people telling me, "Oh, suck it up, get over it." Well, you don't tell someone to suck it up and get over it when they lose a friend to suicide, or they lose a family member due to a health issue, or someone got hit by a car. No matter what it is, what caused you to lose that person, you don't get over it. I lost my aunt back in May, the month after my birthday, and that was one of the hardest moments of my life. Seeing her fade away right in front of my eyes. It is very hard, and it's very emotional. So until you experience some type of tragedy or trauma like that, you don't know what it feels like to lose someone. And some people don't know what it feels like to lose someone till they do lose someone. And some wouldn't know what it feels like if it hit them in the face. My whole life I've been made out to feel like I wasn't good enough, or that I was stupid, I was retarded. Well, that's not true. My whole life I believed those things. And then back in 2017, 18, I learned to love myself more. And every day I'm still working on learning to love myself. We all have weaknesses. We all have strengths. Um, we all have things we're working on about ourselves. We all have insecurities. Everybody fights some type of addiction, so don't make anyone feel bad. Mine happened to be self-harm, and I haven't done it in almost 5 weeks now, so I am happy for myself. I have been writing, and everybody said that was a great idea. My psychiatrist, my counselor said it was a great idea. I came up with it a few last month, and I said, wow, this really works. So now every time I fight the urge to cut, I write. This is my reminder. And I don't use pen because pen causes ink poisoning. I use markers. Always just use markers because it will come off, and every day I have to re-go over it. So I wrote You Matter, I wrote Believe, then I put Justin Bieber under it because he's one of my idols, and he's the one that wrote the song, had a documentary about it, and an album. And I put God Loves You with the cross, and You're Loved, Never Give Up, and Stay Strong right here. And right here, I have Always Keep Fighting. That's a Jared Padalecki quote. He's another one of my idols. And for anyone that don't know who that is Sam Winchester off of Supernatural. Anyways, we all have legends, and heroes and idols we look up to that help us as well. Or family and friends we look up to. Well, see, I have a lot of people that look up to me. Every day I'm giving advice on relationships, mental health, everyday life, different things, because I've experienced a lot more than people think. And some people say, oh, you're too young to be dealing with what you're dealing with. I've dealt with mental health my whole life. You're not too young for that. You're human. When I didn't have a good childhood, when you live a tragedy or live in heartbreak and trauma your whole life, of course you're gonna fight mental health. It's what makes you human. It's what makes you who you are. We all have battle scars. We all fight something inside of us that no one knows about. And another thing, just because you walk through life with a happy face does not mean you're not sad down deep inside. Because the people that smile, laugh, always helping others, are caring, are overprotective, listen to sad songs, whatever it is, those people are the ones that hurt the most. The people with the kindest hearts like me get hurt the most. It feels like every time you get happy, you get your heart broken. Well, I got news for you. You're gonna have people out there that will love you and listen to you and support you and stick by you through thick and thin. And you're gonna have people that you thought were your friends or you thought loved you that turns out to be fake and don't care about you at all. But no matter what, you have to always keep fighting. Don't let them drag you down. Stay strong. You are who you are, and you are perfect in God's eyes. He created us all beautiful. And it's Him and my family and my friends that keep me going. Because I'm going to tell you another thing. I also used to be suicidal. And for anyone that don't know what that is, it means you do dangerous things and you have graphic and suicidal thoughts of trying to kill yourself. It's a very heartbreaking and vulnerable thing to go through. But despite all that, or all the times I've attempted, it was God that kept me going. I always thought about Him and why He put me here, and that I do have a purpose. And despite how I felt and the pain and emotions I was enduring, I knew it would get better. Maybe not right then, but it would get better. You have to keep the faith in Him. He has a purpose for you. He has a better life for you. No matter what kind of pain you're dealing with in the moment, it will get better when you get out of it. And do everything to better yourself and surround yourself with positive and strong and people that will love and support you. Not negative people, not people that's going to bring you down and make you feel worthless and insecure, because you're so much better than that. And you will always love your family. You're going to have the family that loves and supports you, and you're going to have the ones that don't. And you're going to have the ones that you never hear from unless they want something, or ones you don't hear from at all, that you just feel very isolated from. Like, if you were dead, they wouldn't know. And that is just sad. Very sad. And I feel for all those people that deal with the pain that I dealt, that fight the same battles I fight. But I'm going to let you know I am here for you, and you are never alone. I promise you that. I've saved a lot of people's lives. I've saved a lot of people from ending their life, because I don't like people to feel what I feel, go through what I go through. When I know how you feel, I will do everything in my power to get you through it and help you. I'm the type that will stay up with you all night on the phone, talking you out of suicide. I don't care what time it is. And that's just the truth. You forever and always will be a hero, because when you fight these battles, whether it's depression, anxiety, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, whatever it is, you are a fighter. You are a warrior. All those things got you to where you are today, and God loves you. He loves you very much. You should always keep your faith in Him like I did. And remember that you do have people that love you regardless of how you feel. Don't listen to the bad thoughts that try and tear you down, that I deal with every day, that a lot of people deal with every day. Because that's just the devil trying to sink you in. He wants you to listen. He wants to tear you down. So if you deal with self-harm, there's a lot of methods out there that will help you. Mine is listening to music, watching my favorite shows, movies, talking to friends, family, going to church. And another thing, I'm a member of Whitney Baptist Church in Union, and it is the best church in the world to me. It has saved me from my darkest hours. I met a lot of people that deal with the same things I do. I've made a whole new family, and they mean so much to me, and always will. I love them all with all my heart. I do. And my Facebook family, I love you all too. And other coping methods that help me is poetry, writing my emotions down in a journal, writing songs, my YouTube channel, helping others, animals. I have a deep passion for animals. writing on myself, positive things that will help me love myself, because these are my reminders to always keep fighting, to not go back to my addiction, because it's only gonna drag me down. It's not gonna help me. Love myself. Those, I have scars that I will have for life. I still have every picture from where I self-harmed as evidence, and the reason why I have them is because my counselor and my psychiatrist, needed, to see those things. I needed to show them how bad that it was and that I really needed help. That, it wasn't a fake, it wasn't a put on, because I've been bullied my whole life too in school. And you're also gonna have the people that try and tell you you're lying, that you're faking, but you're not. They don't know what goes on inside your head. They don't know what goes on at home. They don't know how you feeling. I would always wear long sleeves to cover my wrists. Well, the reason why was because of my scars. I wear bracelets up my wrists all the time to cover my scars. And then there's all the writing too. And everyone said it's a great idea, because it is. And a lot of people thought it was tattoos too. I'm like, no, it's just writing. I'd rather that than tattoos. Because tattoos is just, a lot of ink. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. Anyways, if you have other addictions like gambling, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, the only addiction I've had was self-harm. But I haven't had any of the other addictions, but I do understand, because I've had family and friends that had, or do now, that they're seeking help for, and I will help you. I will tell you how to cope. I will be there for you. I will give you ways to get past it. I will tell you how to get help and give you advice, whatever it takes. Just know that you are never alone. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. Do not hesitate to message me, call me, DM me, add me on Facebook at Brienne Scott, that's my name. Add me on Instagram. Add me on TikTok, which is a funny video app that you post videos to and you post songs in the background. And comment down below in the comments on my YouTube channel. You are never alone. There's always people that will help you. There's always people that will listen. Please always keep fighting. You're not alone, I promise you. Again, my name is Brienne Scott. I am 20 years old. I am Christian, and I am a mental health fighter. And for anyone out there that is watching this, that deals with what I deal with, please keep fighting. Please don't give up. You do have a reason to live, and you do have a purpose. I promise you. God put us all here for a reason. And that's the truth. Anyways, goodbye guys. I hope this helps you all. Thank you.